I was like, first my friend, and now this guy becomes a Valverine. I knew he was gonna come. Oh, he's really bad at being a Valverine. I mean, I know he just transformed, but Jesus.
It's almost like we just got a huge damage increase, too.
Valverines don't seem to be as hard as they should be in this game.
Well, I am also kind of stunning him a bit, too. Which,
well, I mean, combat is pretty simple.
But still, in Fable 3, Valverines will fuck you up.
I'm not giving him the chance to.
Still, he's tougher than the other
Fable 3, they don't care
getting
if you give them the chance. They'll still do it. They missed him again.
Lead on.
Man, brutal, you embedded him in the rock.
Sword in the stone. Sword in the stone.
That's how hard he missed him.
Petrified Valverine.
Weird, it's like I knew there was something here.
Almost like a video game where there's a dead end and you just go down there and find treasure.
Or if there's a waterfall, there's something behind it.
Lightning bolt!
Tofu!
What the fuck?
This isn't good.
And a golden carrot.
Medieval tofu?
I feel like that tofu has to be as hard as a brick being in there.
I don't...
In the middle of nowhere.
When was tofu even invented?
Well, I mean, it's probably at least a few hundred years old.
A dead end. We're doomed.
Was it that old?
Well, I mean, they're Japanese, you know, folklore. They're
and here
yokai, which are basically evil
here
spirits
comes
and whatnot.
something
There's
real
yokai
nasty.
based on like giving people bad tofu.
Oh. No, I guess it has. It's been over 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was that old.
That?
I knew it was old. I just didn't know like how long. Also, that looks like an ominous barrier.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh, it's a troll!
It's Shrek!
Get out of my swamp!
And now we're going back to the last game we played. Jesus.
Yeah, it does that stuff.
It looks like you can take a lawnmower to it back.
That's how you defeat him. Pull out the weed whacker. It looks like he's a rock type. I don't think those fire types are going to be very effective.
Rock grass, maybe.
Then would fire just be normal effective?
Yeah, because the rock the effectiveness.
Rock grass would ice type be like super effective against him?
You'd think, but no.
Yeah, ice would be 4 times effective.
Yeah, use ice magic.
I don't have any ice magic!
You just have such an unbalanced team.
Yeah, it's your fault. You knew you were coming to this gym. You should have been prepared for it. Oh, you threw out a lot of rocks that time. It's evolving. It's like a Dark Souls boss.
Oh, we're almost to the second phase then.
When did the first Dark Souls even come out?
Actually, it's funny you mention that because it was just earlier this week when the first Dark Souls turned 20 years old.
Sheesh!
Or not 20, 10 years, what am I saying?
So what you're saying is Dark Souls copied Fable?
Because it came out in 2011, the first Dark Souls.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that.
No. I mean, you'd think that's how much of an influence the series has had on games since then.
Yeah. Maybe we're just getting to that point that we're so old that games we think are older actually aren't older.
Yeah.
Like Fable.
No, not that
Nice
way.
shot.
Apparently you're trying to go for the traitor behind him.
Hero, your will energy is low. What now?
I assume if you try to get in close to attack him, he'll just club you.
Oh yeah. And that hits harder.
Probably a great idea.
Those rocks actually hurt less than his physical hit.
Still fun
God.
taking you for a damn ride.
And
The best part is your non-physical attacks also hurt a lot less. This is just a battle of attrition,
yep, that it is.
which he will probably win this rate.
I mean, he's almost dead.
He just keeps nailing Gabe with his rocks.
I would say dodge roll, but you probably can't do that.
What do you think this is? Dark Souls?
I mean, we were talking about it, so it's in my mind.
I could use my electric magic, but that'd do even less damage.
Your fire magic's the strongest right now.
Well, it does more damage than lightning.
Those priests, if only I make it out alive.
Sinks into the ground and the barrier disappears.
Gives
Yep.
a thumbs up.
I'm right with
It's
you.
the Terminator.
I got a
He
ruby!
had a ruby.
Yes. Now I'm rich.
You know, every
What is he,
swamp
like a
ogre
fucking-
monster has a ruby heart.
I was gonna say, is he like a Stone Talos from Breath of the Wild or something?
Must be.
Drops a bunch of gems when he dies.
We made it to Barrow Fields. Follow me.
there yet? We're getting close.
The future looks bright.
Quickly.
Are we there
Look,
yet?
a teleport field.
And he's just like, hey, dude, I'll see you later. He's like, what?
Can I use that thing too?
Follow me.
No.
If you could just teleport, how come we couldn't do that in the first place?
Ooh, the lighting just drastically changed. It's like there's something nasty back there.
Well, I
Or
mean, the
something
gray
that's a
house
pain
is
in the
over
butt.
there, so it has to be gray.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's like when you go to Mexico and you have to put a sepia filter over everything.
Quickly.
It's just how the world works. As soon as you cross the border, immediately.
Science has yet to explain this feature.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it existed even before people.
Oh no, not again.
No one
Oh,
still
no,
knows
not
how
again.
or why back in the
Another bony
1930s why everything
adventurer
was,
seeking to
gray.
Plunder my
Black and white.
riches. I'm not interested in your meager frame.
Then it's just, the decades
That's
passed on,
some
color
meat
started to
on
come in.
Yeah, nobody
Get
could
some
talk
meat on ya!
before that
I want
screen would just
beef.
pop up with
blubber,
everything they
blub.
say.
Porcine!
Stop
Oh, no.
being a slave to public pies, meat, beer, anything,
just
but
listing
lots of
things.
it.
He wants us to be super fat.
Eat yourself large, and you will be
Now he's
welcome
one of those
here.
people in DeviantArt.
He likes watching my 600-pound life.
Sure it's not 800-pound life?
I don't know. I don't
Although from what I gathered, he's not interested in the people actually losing the weight.
I can't.
Is that what that show's about?
We've
I don't even know. Because I don't care.
I mean, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
assuming.
watch
What is
it.
that word now? 2,500 gold?
I just assumed it was some sort of documentary about fat people.
I'd assume they try to help the people in some way.
You've received a new quest
Not just let them wallow in their,
I think we
Fatness.
can do a special offer for you,
Their
sir.
fatness.
I don't know how to describe
He's
it.
fat. He's fat.
Well, it's probably if they're fat, they're probably not doing much wallowing.
See, here I'll make 21 gold off of each of those wedding rings.
Oh wow, great stonks there. Like
Granted,
a fucking day trader now. He's just gonna sit here and pawn fucking fake wedding rings on people all day long.
Old R's face is getting too big for his britches.
Starts going back to the guild talking about, hey guys, you need to come buy some of these fake wedding rings. And then he's gonna get them into a fucking Ponzi scheme.
So,
Like
are
that
you actually
episode.
gonna sell them?
Not quite.
21 gold ain't quite enough. He's gotta wait till it's 22 gold.
At least, God.
The stocks are gonna crash before then.
That's got to go to
Always
the right
was searching
place.
for you. He's in the
Probably
Oakville Tavern.
Bowerstone will give me a better price for that.
You're not welcome
Wait.
in Bowerstone.
Oh, it's cool. I can...
Thief! Thief! He's taking my...
Oh, now you're not
You
welcome
took the
here
man's
either.
mushroom!
You're not gonna be welcome in any place.
Way to go!
Do I still have the mushroom? I wonder.
Probably not.
I would hope they would take it from me. Did you just pay $750 for a fucking mushroom?
It's better than the price he was offering.
Well, assuming you kept the mushroom.
I think it's in this list.
Oh,
Yep.
It said the value was 0, though.
Not from what he sells. It's like 4,000, I think.
I was going to make a nice pile of gold out of that mushroom. Now I'll nip.
I think it was going to sell it for like 4,000, actually.
And why do you even need this mushroom?
There's people that'll go around and look for them.
This is like these fake wedding rings. You're like, they're cheap, but you don't need to buy them.
Is it like Nern root?
Yeah, it's red.
Oh, the
Don't you mean
Nern
crimson Nern root?
Yeah, whatever, you
God
fucking
damn.
nerds.
Yes.
Maybe. Who knows?
It's almost like you played Skyrim like 70 times by now.
We're
Because they come
going
out with
home.
it 62 different times.
Tell the world we're going home!
I did 100% it, basically.
I haven't, and I have no desire to, because that would take forever. Hey, it's Barf Village!
Yes.
Oh, they rebuilt.
Somebody immediately comes up to you and barfs on you. Welcome, Barf, brother!
It's glad to see the traditions haven't died.
Hello.
Hello, I remember
We thought you died in that awful
How do you
bandit
remember
raid
him?
all
He
those
looks so
years ago.
different. He was a
You got
kid
her
before.
teddy bear
Fucking
back.
close up on his
All
face.
this
It's just
time.
like, what? Are you having like a
Wait,
fucking
what?
PTSD flashback?
come
You
on.
remember
Yeah.
me, don't you?
Oh god, that
What the
I
face.
was looking
fuck?
for Rosie, my teddy
Is that a
bear,
fish?
just before the
Rosie, my
raid.
teddy bear.
After that day,
Seriously,
my
though,
parents
she shouldn't
moved
have
to
recognized you
Barstow,
given how many
but I
years have
never
passed
really
and how
liked
much
it
you've
there.
aged.
Yeah, and how most
Hello.
people that have gone through
Are
puberty,
you
you
alright?
can't really
I
recognize
think
them
I lost
necessarily.
you for
I
a second.
Yeah.
mean, you might be able to see
I
similar
have to go
features,
now.
but I doubt you'd be able
But it
to
was great to see you
recognize an
again.
adult version of a
Bye.
child you once knew.
Mm-hmm. Let alone one that's naked in the Union Jack and covered in tattoos.
I
Yeah, I know, right?
remember those abs.
Yeah, the frame rate of this town is particularly bad.
You don't say?
There you are. I
Sad
thought
thing is,
maybe
this
you
is
were
the
getting too famous to be
remaster.
seen round here.
So you think that would have been fixed?
I'm afraid I've heard
Did this
nothing more of your
remaster even
sister.
come out?
And there's
Like
little
10
else I
years
can
ago?
do.
Oh.
There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress
Well, I mean, it
lives
just
among
depends
Twin
what
Blade's bandit
studio
clan.
worked on it and
She
how much time they
may
were
be able
given.
to tell you about your
Probably
sister.
not much.
It was around the time of Fable 3 that the
The
remaster came out, or
seeress
shortly
stands
after.
next to the bandit
Roughly.
king
Damn.
himself. And
Because
it's
sadly,
no
it's not too
coincidence the
uncommon
bandits
for
have been doing so well
you know,
lately.
big companies to be like,
Have you heard of Twin
we want
Blade?
this game out for
He was
this
a
time
hero
for this
once.
anniversary.
Yes.
Let's give this
Giant
team
of a
a few
man.
months to work on it.
He had little patience for the
this
guild,
team
though.
that's done
He
barely
left
any
and
work
brought
at
together
this
a dozen
quality,
bandit factions.
and
I
make them
always
get it done by
suspected
Christmas.
He was behind the attack on your home.
They made
This
Garfield Kart,
could
that's
be
good
your
enough for us.
chance for revenge.
They made one mobile game. They should be
The
able to
camp
handle
can't
this
be far from
AAA
here.
title in
The
2
village
months.
is often under attack. I've left a quest card at the guild with the details.
Did he just like sneeze and then explode?
Hashu!
That's what it
Yes.
looked like. He was like holding his nose and then he just disappeared. Like that guard gave no fucks about you just pulling your sword out.
This time.
Like, watch it, barf boy.
But there are some quests here which I do intend to complete.
Oh, I mean,
You are an adventurer.
yeah.
An
Adventure
adventure
imitations.
without quests is pitiful.
Like an RPG without armor.
Which Gabe is still choosing to do.
Totally.
I mean, you're not under any restriction from wearing clothes right now.
That I'm not.
Hey, hero.
What's this guy have to
Oh,
say?
hero. I could
I
really
don't know
use
if
your
I'd use
help,
that
sir.
word.
Oh, a hero!
What guy?
I run a
No.
harmless little...
A
Even he
harmless
said
chicken
hero.
contest down by the
Oh.
I'm
beach.
having a bit of ghost trouble. Some deceased
He's
chicken
having a bit of
fancier,
ghost
no
trouble.
doubt. The thing is, he's scaring
What?
all my punters away. You couldn't,
Your hero magic.
Your hero! It's hero time!
God, no more Shrek. Okay, we had enough Shrek.
I know you love the game, Gabe, but
Hero time!
At long
Fuck
last,
that little
a
red
time so
fucking
Yarr!
weary at the sight of me.
The thing was stupid.
We found a pirate!
This forsaken beach for so many years. Could it be that you be sent by the gods to lift me from my fierce torment?
sure I am. Just breaks out his sword and tries to chop him in half.
Help the
My
ghost!
spirit dwells at the bottom of the sea. Arr! And my poor wife is left destitute and a grieving. Arr!
Yarr!
She thinks I was but a simple fisherman
Gar.
and still be somewhere
He
lost at
pronounced
sea.
that ghost
It
pronounced
may
it as
shock you to
Yarr.
learn, dear
Oh,
friend,
well, it says
that I had a
Gar.
small side business in
Like he's
piracy. Arr!
Fishing for
I
Gar.
hid my
Yes.
sinfully plundered treasure next to the jetty on the western beach. If you were to use a spade to dig it up and give it my wife, I will reward
If
you
you
with
use
plentiful
a spade,
riches.
it's like, what else am I supposed to use? My hands?
No, we're supposed to find the dog.
They be so
That's not until Fable 2. Or is there a dog in Fable 2?
Ooh,
Or is that
looky
Fable
here.
3? I can't even remember.
There's a platform with a chicken and numbers on it?
Well, yeah, we were told that we can't do the chicken punching contest until the ghost is taken care of. Because
50
it's scared my
points.
people.
We might have to censor this.
Would you have to censor that? Nobody's gonna
The
watch the
50
video
point.
anyways.
Gabe, we've said a lot worse in this playthrough.
Yeah.
If you're gonna censor that, just cancel the whole Let's
You got
Play.
rid of that.
And again, nobody's going to watch it anyway, so.
And
How many views have our Fable videos even been getting anyways?
I don't know, I mean, only 2 have gone up so far, I believe.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
I like how I tried to search for Fable as if that would come up.
Yeah, we're gonna
As
be
if
the top search
anybody-
option.
Yeah, as if anybody fucking cares.
Yar, totally.
Oh, we got 22 subscribers now. Oh my god.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that actually. We got a new subscriber at some point, like within like the last week or 2.
Do you know who it is?
No.
Well, the first one's got 2 views. Apparently, the second one has no views, even though I'm pretty sure I watched it, so I don't know how that works.
I don't know. YouTube's
Do I
weird.
not count as a view?
It caught on that you're actually one of the people that contribute to the channel.
Yeah,
So you
they're
don't
like,
count.
that's a fake view. He's buying views.
Bots don't count.
Price is best.
Ah, that beautiful frame rate.
What an interesting hairstyle that person had.
Everybody in the Fable universe is interesting. You can't just be normal people.
Poke my eyes on that hairdo.
Probably hard enough too.
So are you looking for a spade now?
Yeah, he's probably gonna steal it, even though it costs like $2, and then he'll get a like $750 fine.
It's like he goes to grab the spade to bring it to the counter, but then the guy's like, thief!
You can't just take that.
What's another's?
Books.
Knowledge will solve this issue.
You know what's more valuable than a Lamborghini? Knowledge.
That's such a nerd thing to say.
Air guitar.
I don't think an air guitar is going to help you very much.
Oh,
Or
totally.
do I think guitars existed? Pretty sure it would have been like an air
Think
lute.
about you. I often
Play the electric
stand
lute
out
for us,
here
hero.
and Look out to sea. My dear husband was lost to the waters years ago. He went on a
Feels like
fishing
she's really
expedition
confused
and he
on
never
what,
came back.
Era
I
she's
haven't
from.
given up hope of seeing him
Got like a
again
modern
one day.
haircut and like ancient clothing. He's like in the medieval times.
Well, we still have to come back here, so once it becomes day, so the shops are open. So in the meantime, See if we can upgrade.
Well, sleep in a bed or whatever, and time will pass, right?
Don't have a house to sleep in.
What do you think this is, an RPG, Derek?
Exactly. God.
Rested it in.
What do you think this is, an RPG, Derek?
You can't rest it ins?
There really isn't one.
What do you think this is, an RPG?
You were just at an inn, though, in that town.
That was bar.
Derek, this is no normal RPG. This is Fable. Where they don't have things like that. They don't have the things.
And just
that
like
normal.
Fables, they're unbelievable.
How long did you want to go? What are we even up to?
Close to an hour and a half right now.
Ish, but